Dear customer, welcome to Darziware tutorial part 1. Let us log in. Once you get your Darziware account activated, the first thing you will be doing is you will be creating your company by putting in your company information. Once you created your company, you will see this dashboard. This dashboard have a lot of details, lot of information, but everything will remain blank for you as you would be having a fresh account. There won't be any information in this section. So let me tell you how to proceed with setup, with creating your account and with creating your master settings and everything. So to start with, first of all, you need to go to process definition form. Here you will be creating the process. The first thing after company is to define how your workshop management processes will take effect. The first process, second process, third process, you will be creating all of your processes. Let us say you have an embroidery process, or dry cleaning process. So you will be creating this something like this, dry cleaning. Say process definition, dry clean, short name, DC, print job card. For dry cleaning you may not need job card, so leave it. Is trial applicable? For dry cleaning it's even not applicable, so directly click on save. Saved successfully. Okay, so your dry clean process is there now. If you want to edit any existing process, you can just click on this cutter, edit, so it will be loaded upward. Okay, then here you will be editing this cutter workshop. Short name is CTR. Okay, and this is updated. Now if you want to delete any existing process which is not required for you at the moment, let's say dry cleaning you want to delete, there is an icon on the right side, extreme right of the columns. Here if you click on delete, it will say are you really sure to delete this process? So it is not deleted. So the best thing is the first thing in the Darziware configuration is to create your process. Once you are done with creating your process, second thing you have to define what all measurement terms you will be looking forward or you will be using in your item list. For example, this is the measurement terms. These are the measurement terms. Now here you can see shoulder, blouse back neck, blouse front neck, sleeve losing, arm round, blouse waist, something. These are the measurement terminologies you will be using for all of your items. Here you can see something is missing. Okay, if you find anything missing, what you can do is you can just create over here. For example, bottom is not there, so let's say BOTTOM, bottom is not there, CBTM BTM is bottom, and click on save. Here you can see there is no relation with any item. Means you are not creating anything specific to any item. You are creating in general. For example, shoulder. Shoulder can be a general term for blazer, kurta, shirt, coat, waistcoat, any of the item. Okay, so you don't need to actually bother about the item. You just have to understand what all measurement terms you will be needing, and accordingly you create your measurement master. After that, second important thing, the first thing is process, second is measurement, and third is design machine. This is very important. Design machine. Let's go to design machine. What exactly the design machine section is? Design machine section basically is your design gallery. Yeah, for example, a trouser may have certain features like back pocket, front pocket, side pocket, okay, pleats, loops, okay, bottoms, thighs. You may have a number of patterns. So for all of those patterns may have pictures. In shirts, if we think about, like, you can say shirt collar, blazer collar, kurta collar. So if you think shirt collar, you may have multiple options: Chinese collar, French collar, uh, you can say regular collar, or anything else. Okay, so here actually what exactly are we doing is we are creating a picture gallery, and this picture gallery basically also have a figure amount. Okay, for example, if you have certain, if you say my stitching price is xyz figure, and I include these 5 stylings in this picture, in this value. If you go for any advanced sort of color, advanced sort of style, so I'll be charging you extra. So accordingly, here you can say, for example, if you say French collar, French collar, now amount say 50 rupees. Okay, say choose picture. You will be attaching any picture from the system. Make it default. If you want to make something default, you can make it default, so that whenever your order will be created, the first basic default setting would be this. Default style would be this, and you can just create save style option so that your style will be created. You will be creating a number of style: collar, curve, pocket. Now here, basically, this heading, the collar, cuff, pocket, shirt button are not the static one, or are not the fixed one. You may create a header for yourself, and for as per your idea. To create a header, click on add style button. If you click on add style button, here you will be able to create an style, and this style would be something, for example, say shoulder lapel, something like this. Okay, save style. So this shoulder lapel will be created. Okay, here is shoulder lapel, and this shoulder lapel does not have any picture at the moment. So you'll be creating option name. You will be entering name, amount, image, make it default, and save style option. So accordingly, this will be created. This will be a process to add the pictures within a particular head of the style. Now you have created a process definition, then you have created certain measurement terms, then you have created design machine options, then you will be going to stitching services. How exactly the stitching services works? Basically, the stitching services can be created with the reference of measurement term, process, and style. Okay, so it may happen you may not have any VAT slab in your system. If you don't have a VAT slab in your system, VAT slab in the sense it's a tax slab. If you don't have any tax slab in your system, your application will actually notify you that you should need a tax slab to create. For that, you will need to go to this VAT slab section. Okay, here create a VAT slab, anything, say value added tax 5%. Okay, so this is the heading, VAT slab heading. Taxation type is VAT, means it's a goods tax. Then commodity code, you can have HSN 20671, whatever. Okay, so this can be a HSN code, which is commodity code. You can say 5% would be the tax. If you say there are certain extra charges, surcharges you may that may apply on this, so you may choose that surcharge, but leave it, it's not actually apply on, and select this tax on. This tax should be calculated on MRP, this should be calculated on stitching pattern or whatever. So you can say MRP and click on save. Surcharge 0, save. So you have created one tax slab. Now let's go to stitching services. In this stitching services, it's very simple to create an order and a service. Say stitching service name. For example, I'll say XYZ shirt. Okay. XYZ shirt. Description shirt. Stitching. Composite charges. Now see, this term is typically different from the rest of the application. Here if you enter 1000 rupees, you have an option to define this 1000 rupees is a complete stitching charge, or it has some factor for pattern charges, or it's a complete pattern charges. For example, if I say there is a taxable value which is stitching charges would not be considered under the taxable value and only designing factor. Designing charges would be considered as a taxable value for the government. So you can say pattern charges 50%. So basically what will happen is system will distribute composite 500 and pattern 500. Okay. Now VAT slab. Here you can say what VAT slab you want to apply. No VAT. Style, all of your styling options which have sub items. If you remember, we created shoulder lapel, but that is not listed here. Why? Because that was not having any options inside. At least one sub-element of each design has to be there for you to make it selectable over here. So if you don't see any style which you have already created, so please go back and upload at least one option under it. Okay. Let's say you have selected collar, cuff, pocket, shirt. These are the styling you have chosen for this. Okay. Then click on save. It's very simple. You created an item. That's it. Now, now the item what we have created is XYZ shirt. This XYZ shirt, we entered 1000 rupees. We said pattern 50%. So it has distributed 500 rupees under stitching rate, 500 rupees under this one, VAT slab. So 500 rupees is under pattern charges. If you are missing the heading, you can see here. Pattern charges 500 rupees, stitching charges 500 rupees. That's fine. Now, what else? You have created an item. Is that enough? No. First of all, you have to mention what measurement terms are required for this item. As we had created bottom, you must be remembered that bottom is listed over here. See, it's a shirt, so you may wish to take first length. It's a sequence oriented, okay? It's not generally mapped, it is sequence oriented. So if you want to take length as first option, then chest, then shoulder, then sleeve, then hip, or you can say waist, okay, or upper chest, sleeve losing, waist, the sequence you want, okay. And no, here you made a mistake. You have chosen sleeve, then upper chest, then sleeve losing. So let's remove upper chest, okay. Now sleeve losing looks sequential. Now say let us remove waist also. Now here you take upper chest, okay, and then go to waist, okay. So this way you have selected measurements. You have assigned measurements, you have saved measurement for this item, so this is now saved and the sequence is also recorded. Now go to process, click on process. See, you don't have any process attached with this item, so it's very special element of Darziware that you can have different process for different item. So different production sequence, different management sequence, different workshop management, everything. So let me think about this XYZ shirt. First it will go to master, then it will go to tailor, and then you'll be going to finishing. I don't want to actually monitor ironing and hemming or cutter process. So if this is the case, Maybe you may have some dry clean process, you may have some embroidery process, dyeing process. Okay, so what will happen? Ethnic suit may go to dry clean, but regular shirt may not. Ethnic suit or few elements may go to dyeing, but not all. So you have the option to choose selected process for a selected item. Click on save. Now you are ready to go phase 2. Phase 2 video is uploaded on the YouTube. You can ask your consultant to give you the phase 2 tutorial link. After phase 2, you will be ready to start your order booking system. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned and stay with us, and uh, feel free to get in touch with us for all of your queries and concerns. Thank you very much.